Hey guys, it's ESFan001 here, working the road to my 427th Platinum Trophy. Today's game was, as you already saw the Platinum Trophy unlock, Resident Evil 6 on the PS3. So first of all, you're actually seeing that I managed to finally get my trophies to sync properly on my PS3 console, on my, newer PS3 Slim console. So I actually got it to load all the way to here, which is surprising. It hasn't done that in a number of months. So Resident Evil 6 is probably about the easiest Resident Evil Platinum, or close to it, because it's really not that much to talk about in terms of true difficulty. It is a time-consuming one, though, so you are going to spend quite a while getting through it. So you're going to get a good chunk of trophies just by completing the campaign. Like, all of these trophies are going to be earned just by completing the campaign, which is 20 total missions plus a prologue. Some of the missions are very, very long in this game, though, especially like in Leon's campaign. Then you have to complete the campaign on the 4 different difficulties. The difficulty trophies stack, so theoretically you can just do it once on Professional from the beginning. Professional isn't too hard in this game just because you don't really have to take care of your AI partner. Like, you don't really have to heal them, you don't really have to save them, you don't have to give them ammo and stuff. So that makes it much easier than like Resident Evil 4 or 5. And if you really want to make Professional easier, you can actually pretty much skip all the missions. You can just load the final like checkpoint or final section of each mission on Professional and just play through that, and it'll give you credit. I did that for a handful of the longer or more annoying missions, so that makes Professional quite a bit easier. There's only a couple of areas of the game that might give you trouble, even with the correct skill setup, which I would recommend damage level 3, or firearm damage level 3, damage reduction level 3, and infinite shotgun ammo. Just customize your dog tags, earn titles. Those are pretty much unmissable. Same with purchasing a skill, since you have to purchase all skills. And this is the grindy, time-consuming trophy of the game, as you're going to need just under 1 million skill points just for this trophy, and that's not counting the skill points that you would need to also pick up an infinite shotgun ammo, as well as maybe like an item drop type of skill. So it is going to take some time to grind out those skill points. It's not difficult. You can do it at the beginning of Chris's Chapter 5, but it takes a long time to get through. Stealth attack 5 times. A lot of these trophies can be very easily farmed in specific areas, so there's not really too much to say about them. None of them are really difficult as long as you know about that. Use all the weapons in the game and kill 10 enemies with each of them. You'll get most of this through natural progression, like completing the game and completing it again on Professional, but you'll probably need to grind out a few weapons, which most of them can also be done in the Mercenaries, which is kind of nice. That's another easy one. Another easy one. This is related to the collectibles, so I'll get to that at the end of the list. Then this is a character-specific trophy, as is this one and this one. So those are all character-specific, but they're all very easy as long as you know what you're doing. Get lots of kills. None of this is difficult. You'll get all 3 of these by the time you finish the game on Professional. Then you have 4 level-specific trophies here, actually. So one of them for each campaign. This one's for Leon. This one is for Chris, this one is for Jake, and this one is for Ada. None of them are too difficult with a guide, but I would say, like, I'm still kind of surprised I did this one successfully, like, back in the day when I was a lot worse at games. Anyway, you have to earn medals, which is going to come... It's going to be unmissable if you're also doing all the DLC. And then this is the collectible trophy. Collect all serpent emblems. There are 80 total in the game, 4 in each chapter. Very easy with the guide. So then you get to the DLC trophies, which starting from here are DLC trophies that are not required to get the Platinum. It's weird looking at the DLC list on the PS3 again because they did it differently. So like these first 5 trophies are for the Onslaught game mode. These are all easy. You can do them all just with a second console, and I would recommend doing it that way. Although actually I wouldn't say that, because this one and this one are definitely, and so is this one, are all definitely easier and faster if you boost them with another human player. Then you have the Survivors game mode, which is just Team Deathmatch. All the trophies in here are very easy, but these last 2 actually do require you to have at least 3 people in the lobby, preferably 4 total accounts, because that just makes things go a little bit faster. Then you have the Predator game mode. All 5 trophies here are very easy. It's the easiest of the game modes. And then you have the terrible, terrible final mode, which I don't even remember what it's called off the top of my head. So it was what? Onslaught, Predator, and Survivors, and Siege. That's it. I was blanking out there on what it is. Siege is awful. It's not fun. the DLC is the main reason why I don't want to do this game on the PS4. I would have no problem going through all the main game stuff again, but I just don't want to do that DLC ever again. It was not fun on the PS3, and it would be far worse on the PS4. It would take way longer. And as for the Resident Evil series, Resident Evil 1 is done. Resident Evil 4 and 5 are both completely done. One of the two versions of 6 with no intention of doing the other one. Resident Evil 7 Platinum, haven't finished the 100% yet. Haven't started Resident Evil 0 or 2, and at the time this is being recorded, Resident Evil 3 has not come out yet. So, let's go up to the total numbers when that decides to load up. Level 72, 51%, 18,005 total trophies. I also got my 18,000th trophy in this game. It was the professional difficulty trophy. 427 platinums, 2,421 golds, 4,734 silvers, 10,423 bronzes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one.